Isle of Dogs is directed and written by Wes Anderson, and it stars a humongous cast that mainly features Bryan Cranston, Edward Norton, Jeff Goldblum, Liev Schreiber, Bill Murray, and Bob Balaban. It tells the story of a young boy, Atari Kobayashi, who goes in search for his dog, Spots, on Trash Island, a devastated, isolated island that has been filled with dogs since in the future in Megasaki City the dogs have contracted a disease and filled themselves with flu. So now the mayor of that city wants to eradicate the race of man's best friend. I was extremely excited for this film because I'm a huge fan of Wes Anderson. And I will say that it has probably made his most Wes Anderson-y film with this, because this film truly is unique in every single way. This film has an enormous amount of energy, and it tells of an epic odyssey. Wes Anderson has made a classic samurai film that tells of an epic journey of a boy and his best friends, but it's like a truly epic samurai film of old, like Akira Kurosawa would have done. It reminds you of classic cinema in so many ways, but it is a truly unique feature that I loved every second of. This is one of those films that I didn't want to end. This is one of those films that I could have spent 10 hours watching. I wanted to stay with these characters. I wanted to stay in this world, and everyone in this cast does a killer job. And Wes Anderson really brings every single person to life. Every single person that voices a specific dog, you can clearly tell that person should have voiced that dog. Bryan Cranston does an amazing job as Chief. Jeff Goldblum voices Duke, and he's basically the rumor dog, where he hears certain dogs talking about a certain thing and then he spreads this rumor around, and of course it had to be Jeff Goldblum. Edward Norton is a dog that commands a lot of authority, and he does so well with this role. Bill Murray as well, and Bob Balaban as well. And these dogs all create this very genuine and compelling friendship with this kid that goes in search of his best friend, his dog that he loves from the bottom of his heart. And if you like dogs, you will adore this film to no end, because despite being animation, and we'll get to the animation in a bit, this film really tells a compelling story that I did not feel for 1 second that these dogs and these characters, the human ones, were not real. And I love how much the film clearly understands the culture of Japan, the traits about honor and the traits about diplomacy, and how they resolve issues are very not like what you usually see in Hollywood films. And Wes Anderson, of course, has beautiful direction in this. All the symmetric shots that you expect, all the whip pans that you expect, all the little traits that you usually see in characters in his films, you will see variations of that in this. And the animation is gorgeous. The details on the hairs, on the freckles of certain characters, on the furs of the dogs are absolutely insane. They are out of this world, and if I am not mistaken, this film might be the first time where they mix stop motion animation, which flows beautifully, with 2D animation, because sometimes you see stuff on the news, on TV screens, you see little montages that are also very usual from Wes Anderson, and you see them in 2D, and the blending of these two really flows beautifully. He also has a lot of flashbacks in this movie, and that can sometimes hurt the movie a lot. But Wes Anderson does it so well. He does it so energetically, and he never does it too much. When you go to flashbacks, you really do get only the minimum information necessary to understand why it is there. This is a film where every single frame is immaculate. The cinematography, the colors, the lighting, the animation, the designs of everything in this world are so well realized. I was jaw-dropped at some of the shots that we see in this film, because again, it's insane is a word to describe it. They must have been working on this film ever since before Grand Budapest Hotel came out. This is a beautiful, gorgeous looking film that tells of an equally beautiful, epic, gorgeous journey with great themes about friendship and family and how human race and races in general should treat each other. This is a story that sweeps through time, and we can relate to a lot of things in our world, in the past, in the present, and maybe in the future. It is such a delight, so funny, so energetic, and it has such charming characters and such a unique world that comes to life so vividly and uniquely, even in Wes Anderson's standards, you cannot help but fall in love with this film. Wes Anderson has crafted an amazing piece of art in terms of animation and in terms of film in general. I really did love this film. It is right now my favorite of the year, and I will tell you that the first film in 2018 that gets my biggest grade is The Isle of Dogs, because it is the stuff that dreams are made of. What did you think of Isle of Dogs, my beautiful geekies? Did you love it? Did you not? Do you love dogs? What's your dog's name? And let me know in the comments below what is your favorite Wes Anderson film. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are the best. Tomorrow I have a review for A Wrinkle in Time, and I just uploaded before this my review for Unsane. Hope you check that out, and hope you check here tomorrow for A Wrinkle in Time and many other reviews coming this week. And so until then, you stay beautiful, you stay geeky, and if you haven't done so yet, click the subscribe button and the bell so we can be geeky united.